What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Deanna Diaz, and I'm not going to go ahead and give an introduction and theme music and all that other stuff because I wanted to go ahead and acknowledge what everybody's been talking about today on Facebook and things like that about the death of Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna. So, if this is your first time hearing about Kobe Bryant, here's a little bit of backstory. Kobe Bean Bryant was an American professional basketball player. He was a shooting guard. He played his entire 20-year career in the National Basketball Association, aka the NBA, with the Los Angeles Lakers. He entered the NBA directly from high school and won 5 NBA championships. Um, Michael Jordan calls him his little brother. So his death happened very abruptly. It's very sad, but I wanted to make this podcast motivational. You like, Deanna, how can you have a motivational podcast surrounding somebody's death? I'm not going to say it was easy. It's very difficult because this is some information that I had to process, even though I did not know this man. So before we get into that, let's talk about, well, let me tell you how he actually passed away. All right. So at 9:06 a.m., this is Pacific Standard Time. Today, January 26th, his daughter Gianna and 7 others departed from John Wayne Airport in Orange County, California, in a Sikorsky S-76B helicopter owned by Kobe Bryant. So this is an aircraft that he used very often. They were headed to a travel basketball game at his Mamba Sports Academy in Thousand Oaks. The helicopter crashed in Calabasas, California about 9:47 a.m. and it caught on fire. The weather conditions at the time were reported to be foggy. The LA County Fire Department responded to the scene and extinguished the fire by 10:30 a.m. All 9 people on board were killed. Witnesses reported that the helicopter's engine was sputtering before the crash. Others reported seeing it flying into the ground at a fairly significant rate of speed. It is unclear whether a distress call was made. I guess they'll find out when they review the black box. The crash started a quarter-acre brush fire that was difficult to extinguish due to the presence of magnesium. The debris from the crash was scattered on steep terrain. Paramedics on board an air ambulance were hoisted down to the scene but could not locate any survivors. All right, so now let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody, if you haven't seen it by now, I'm pretty sure you have. Everybody is talking about how Kobe Bryant is like the greatest. I want you to pay attention to the effect that he has on so many people. Regardless of what happened in his past, it's everything that he has done on and off the court to affect different people's lives. Michael Jordan made a comment today and said, "Words can't describe the pain that I'm feeling. I loved Kobe. He was like a little brother. We used to talk often, and I will miss those conversations very much. He was a fierce competitor, one of the greats of the game, and a creative force." Words have meaning, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Jordan is just not going to say that just to be saying that, I'm sure. There are things that he implemented to make sure that he was great when it was time for him to clock in and go to work. There were different things that he learned and applied so that he can be just as successful off the court. One of the greatest things that Kobe Bryant has done for himself in the business world was kind of follow behind the footsteps of Magic Johnson. If you didn't know, Irving Magic Johnson was among the first in 1987, that was a good year, remember that, when he founded the investment firm Magic Johnson Enterprises, which invested in a number of sizable businesses, to include Starbucks and New York's LaGuardia Airport. You know how big you got to be to invest in an airport? So, in 2013, Kobe Bryant co-founded venture capital firm Bryant Stibble, along with Web.com founder Jeff Stibble. And if you are following me on YouTube, you're going to know that I'm going to come out with a video that discusses and breaks down all the businesses and investments Kobe Bryant
was a part of, which is what I do. I talk about the business. So I definitely want to talk about this because it's great. However, Bryant's firm now has more than $2 billion in assets, with investments in dozens of technology, media, and data companies. Bryant Stibel claims at least 10 successful exits, including Dell and Alibaba. Are y'all listening? Alibaba. Not the, and Dell's a big deal too, but yes. It also has investments in Fortnite creator Epic Games, digital payment company Klarna, and household products from The Honest Company. And I like those products too. I think that's a really good investment. But do you guys hear this? Did you hear $2 billion in assets? All right, that is huge. And I'm not going to take much more of your time, because this is a real sad thing, but I definitely wanted to highlight this. And I definitely also RIP to the other people involved in the crash. They're actually missing 2 other names from the story. And I keep reading and looking for it, but I couldn't find it. So, one of the biggest things that I want to leave you guys with is that Kobe Bryant left a legacy, and he left generational wealth. It's very unfortunate that his middle daughter will not get to reap the benefits of that, but the rest of his family will, and everybody who he supports, everything that his companies and investments has done for other people. And to be honest with you, that's why I do the things that I do, because for me to be able to help other people, I need to be successful. And that is the mindset that a lot of you guys need to have as well. You cannot reach back and help anybody if you don't have any worth or any value. Not saying that you still can't help somebody, but to help somebody on a larger scale, you have to have that worth. You have to have things going on, and you have to be doing. And that should be part of the reasons why you're in business anyway. So that's my 2 takeaways. He left a legacy, and he left and set up generational wealth. There is a lot of things to be learned about Kobe Bryant. And before I let you guys go, I wanted to read you all a couple quotes from Kobe Bryant, because I think it's dope. This man definitely had a head on his shoulders, and it's just so sad that he has to take his rain check at 41 years old. So here go a couple quotes from Kobe Bryant. Everything negative, pressure, challenges is all an opportunity for me to rise. Another one is, I'll do whatever it takes to win games, whether it's sitting on a bench, waving a towel, handing a cup of water to a teammate, or hitting the game-winning shot. And the last one is, these young guys are playing checkers. I'm out here playing chess. All right. So thank you guys for listening to today's podcast. I did not monetize this podcast whatsoever, because this one was important to me. But make sure y'all check me out, DeannaDiaz.com. And also make sure y'all look me up on YouTube. Just search for me, Deanna Diaz, and I'll pop right up. So until next time, you guys, life is too short. Y'all got to make it happen. Like Grant Cardone says, you have to operate on 10x levels right now. It's about making an impact right now. Y'all stay blessed. And until next time, D Nation, this is Deanna Diaz, and I'm